a matchup.
And what a team, Mike. Metro PCS and the iPhone SE for $0 on a network that covers 99% of people in the U.S. Oh, impressive.
Play with the best. Switch to Metro PCS on an unlimited LTE plan and get a 32-gig iPhone SE for $0. Metro PCS. Coverage not available in some areas, plus sales tax. Claim based on talk and text. Not valid for active numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro PCS in the past 90 days. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everybody. This is Samuel here. It's been a long time since I've been on here, so that's for sure. And we're supposed to have Weston Simonis on. He's a singer-songwriter and an active wildland firefighter and a Kujin Bo black belt. And his hometown that he lives in is La Grande, Oregon, and performed at the Vans Warped Tour in Boise, Idaho. Weston won the International Publishers Award for Music Indie Alternative Rock Album in 2016. And we're going to upload some of his stuff. So pay attention to the people that you hear talking in the background. I don't know if there's anybody on. He's supposed to be coming on any minute. There might be a slight delay because there's been some issues with the program here. So I hope you understand that. So we'll have Float's music of his. So while we're waiting, I'm going to find out where he's at.
Deep breath in, mountain pose, bend to the left, bend to the left, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch. When we were at the gym, you wearing yoga pants. I couldn't take my eyes off you 'cause you were in that stretch called the downward facing dog. Oh, and then you moved into the heel stretch, baby. I was the only guy that wasn't in class, and I looked around. I could see a lot of asking me what I'm doing here. I can't stop looking at you in the mirror. I wanna see those yoga pants, tight fit yoga pants, that's it, yoga pants, and how good you look in them. I wanna see those yoga pants, tight fit yoga pants, that's right, yoga pants, and how good you.
We are on air.
Hello?
How are you doing, Weston? This
I
is,
am doing
Sam.
great. How are you?
I'm good. That was your song Yoga Pants, I guess, right?
Yes, that was my song, Yoga Pants.
Yep. None of that. What I see you were in the Publishers Awards for Best Indie Alternative Rock Album 2016. How did that go?
That was pretty cool. They messaged me at the beginning of the year on that and told me about my album and said, "Hey, you're nominated for it." And then I had to wait it out for a long time and found out that I won. So when I found out, that was pretty exciting. It was an honor to be, the award winner of the best alternative rock album of 2016 for the International Publisher Award.
I bet you were all over that, weren't you?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I can see why. It feels good to win an award, don't it?
Oh yes, it does.
Uh,
Any kind of accomplishment of success feels great.
Yep. Now, I see you're on Reverb Nation. I see, and you have reached the number 3 in all genres globally. Wow, that's a big high ranking there.
Yeah. I used to focus on promoting my Reverb Nation page, but I've kind of moved on from there and just focus on my website now.
You had, I see where you have multiple battles of bands. What kind of bands did you go against or duel against, I guess?
It depends on what band I was in, because I've been in many bands that we've played battle of the bands with. Some of them were pop punk bands, some were just straight up rock bands, and some were metal bands. I had October the Sky playing, then I had this band called Hopeless Endeavor that was a rock band. October Sky was a pop punk band. We won many battle of the bands. Hopeless Endeavor didn't win very many battle of the bands. There were just a couple, here and there. We got second place most of the time. And we did play battle of the bands in the October the Sky played battle bands in Warped Tour time ago. Actually, it was like 2002 when we played that and got second place on that deal. It was quite fun doing the battle of the bands things. It's nerve-wracking because it's just like anything else. It's kind of like everyone watching nowadays, the same thing. If you look at it, the American Idol or The Voice is kind of like a battle of the bands, but it's just mainly focused on the solo person. Now it's more publicized on TV and everything. You there?
Yep. There's something now in the studio here, so I'm here.
Awesome.
You help artists around the world collaborate musically in realm of music business?
I do a bit of that. I do help other artists kind of push them to get on to being themselves on the internet, not relying on other platforms to, for instance, if people get stuck on Reverb Nation and they won't go past Reverb Nation, they'll use that for their website, which is a hard thing for them, because what if Reverb Nation goes down like MySpace went down? Remember when MySpace went down?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Everyone had MySpace as their website back in the day for their band, and once MySpace went down, they lost everything they had. They had no contacts. What's that?
Yes, I remember that. I remember something like that because I had a friend called Freebird. Freebird Management is what his name was, and he had a MySpace page that he created, and that was his page for Freebird Management when he did the managing of bands and stuff. So, and he was a talent manager, is what he was. So, he only did SAG-AFTRA actors and bands and stuff. He did not go for the people that were non-union. I guess he wasn't qualified for that, so he was qualified only for the SAG, the union stuff. He wasn't qualified for the other stuff. And all of that, dealing with that stuff is a lot bigger and better. So now that I think about it, so I like your website, by the way. I enjoyed that. Did you make that yourself?
I have made that myself. I'm on the process of developing it a little bit different than it is now, but it's just, sometimes it just takes time to do everything.
Oh, yes. Completely understand. It does take a while. It seems like it does. Stuff does take a while. Web designing myself. I'll tell you, web design myself. Because I took some classes on that. It's not easy. So. To make it, But I'm gonna talk about your next music, Miles Between Us. Now, who are you talking about in that thing before we get to it? Or what's the band, or what's the music based on? What kind of story behind it? I guess is what
Miles
I'm trying to ask.
Between Us is an acoustic punk rock emo, I'd say. It's got that pop punk emo sound to it. It is about a love story about two people being far away from each other and wishing to be together. I mean, it happens all the time. Like, you get split apart, and someone's far across country or the state, or and you've missed the person, and you really want to see them in the distance, and all you have is photographs and maybe road signs and street maps mark your distance, because that's really truth. I mean, it's a sad thing, and people love is powerful. So that's
overlook
about.
Overlook what you probably heard through the mic.
What was that?
All right, we're gonna play the Miles Between Us song. I believe that is it as a preview. So
yeah, that is Miles Between Us.
Yep, I caught on to that there, and well, let's see. And weren't you part of Power 91?
I was. Yes, I did radio for Power 91 for a little bit. Not too long, but I did for a little bit. Yeah.
Right. Not to mention, I'm a DJ for Power 91 as well. So I go by DJ Sammy most of the time on there. So
awesome.
Know about that just yet because I haven't really promoted myself as being on 91 much, except for only the radio station page and my page, personal page. But that's the only places I promote. Because I didn't want other people trying to tell me, it's more of have to see for yourself type thing. For some people, you can't just tell people stuff. They've got to see it for themselves to understand. So, I'd rather them see it for themselves than be telling. Because otherwise people think you're nuts. That's the way it works around here anyway. So, but anyway, that is a good radio station. I've enjoyed it being part of them. And
I myself too. The station has done a lot for me, and I really appreciate the people who are involved at the station.
I do too. They're nice people, you know.
Yeah.
So, and they're professional when they handle themselves. So, and that's what I like about them. They're very professional. They're very.
They seem like very, very great people. Yeah.
So do you have a Twitter page or anything?
I do have a Twitter page. It's just my name, Weston Simonis.
All right. Do you have a Instagram?
I do, and it's just my name, Weston Simonis.
All right. You're all your social media is like that, right?
Yeah, I'm on. All my social media is just Weston Simonis. The Facebook page one is if you go to music facebook.com, it's Weston Simonis Music. Now, if you just put it in Weston Simonis, they'll just go to my personal one.
Well, have you been all across the world when you do your stuff? Do you ever have any concerts? Or?
Mostly my concerts I've done are mainly in the northwest of United States. I've internationally been out on radio and on the internet. Right now we're in the process of booking around nationally, so we're going to try to get that going on here for the next year or so, get nationally booked, and then maybe get put on some cruises to perform on cruise, and also go internationally. But, it's always a process of steps you have to take to get to all those.
Yep. Fame is not easy, but it's extremely difficult. I've been told that throughout the years of my life, and that's true. You know.
Yeah, it can be
the popularity. It could be shaky a little bit with your numbers. You know, you have 200 views here and 15 views on the next one, and more.
Some people don't know when it comes to being popular or something like that. Some people don't know when to leave you alone, and some people are really cool about it. I'm lucky I don't live in a big area, so that way I don't really get problems. So it makes it simple for me. I'm here.
Hello? Hello? Well, everybody have a good night. Take care. This is Samuel Brock Flynn, or DJ Sammy known as. If you have any questions, call us 657-383-0513 or contact my personal number, 865-236-1491. And have a blessed night, and take care. And thank you for watching or listening to Samuel Brock Flynn Show. Have a great day.
Deep breath in, mountain pose, bend to the left, bend, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe.
What a matchup!
And what a team, Mike. Metro PCS and the iPhone SE for $0 on a network that covers 99% of people in the U.S. Oh, impressive.
Play with the best. Switch to Metro PCS and an unlimited LTE plan and get a 32-gig iPhone SE for $0. Metro PCS. Coverage not available in some areas, plus sales tax. Claim based on talk and text. Not valid for active numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro PCS in the past 90 days. See store for details and terms and conditions. What
a matchup.
And what a team, Mike. Metro PCS and the iPhone SE for $0 on a network that covers 99% of people in the U.S. Oh, impressive.
Play with the best. Switch to Metro PCS and an unlimited LTE plan and get a 32-gig iPhone SE for $0. Metro PCS. Coverage not available in some areas, plus sales tax. Claim based on talk and text. Not valid for active numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro PCS in the past 90 days. See store for details and terms and conditions.